but I also don't really provoke it. You don't really see the couples on the street. They don't hold hands with their partners. So basically, it is tolerated.
And how free do you feel in expressing your sexuality here? And are there any areas, places, bars, clubs, or something that you can recommend for LGBT people? How would you say is it living in Prague as a gay person?
Quite easy, I would say. I think finding a flat, for instance, as a queer person is not a problem at all.
Why
And
that?
also finding a flat together as a couple. Because queer people, for I guess, for Czech people, don't make any problems. The landlord will be lucky with you because you probably don't consider having children, you don't move out, you don't need have a bigger flat, so it's actually
Yeah.
good having you as a tenant. And otherwise, well, Prague is a little bit different from the rest of the Czech Republic. I think generally they are more open-minded, and I think in 10 years maybe I heard once or twice a comment, a bad or negative comment about that. But I also don't really provoke it. You don't really see the couples on the street. They don't hold hands with their partners. So basically it is tolerated, yeah. You just don't see these people that often. And
Yeah.
if they are kissing on the street, then they're usually tourists,
Okay.
but probably no local people.
How would you say is it to live here as a bisexual person in Prague?
Well, it's pretty chill, and I wouldn't say it's like dangerous or something at all. I haven't encountered with anything physical. It's just I've heard like maybe once or twice something verbal, but I don't know. It's I think it's because they were either drunk or something. I have no idea. But every year we have this pride village basically on an island, so the entire island is for like LGBT stuff. We have pride parade every year as well, and these events last for like a week. Also nightlife, many clubs on their websites, for example, say that nobody should be engaging anything with assaulting like a different person for the way that they talk, or walk, they did dress, you know. So I think there are like high authorities also protecting the lives of LGBT people, and I haven't really seen like something horrific or something. I didn't even see if someone was like even on the news or with my eyes that someone was beating or doing something because the other person was gay or something. I wouldn't say the society is against it or trying to do anything against LGBT. So I think it's pretty safe and chill to live here as you wish.
You can also have a conversation about your partner with your colleagues, probably also with your neighbors, and it's quite okay for them because there are, I mean, luckily in the 21st century, so it's not a taboo tema anymore. And in the Czech Republic, you can also have a registered partnership. You cannot marry your partner here, so you don't have completely the same rights like in other countries like Spain or Germany. But it is definitely able to live here. But I probably would also choose wisely in which town you want to live. So if it's somewhere in the countryside in Czech Republic, it might be a little bit challenging and difficult. You also need to explain a lot. So why do you live with a man or with a woman together? Or what is that?
So then, based on all of that, how would you say how open do you feel in expressing your sexuality here?
Well, I think I got too much adapted to that. So for me, it's quite normal. I don't hold hands with my partner in the street. We don't kiss here. But I think it's more my decision is if I want to do it or not. So usually, I think we wouldn't have a problem with that doing that. And
Yeah.
if you're in a cafe or in a restaurant, it's also okay doing that, you
Yeah.
know. So you need to choose, of course, wisely the place where you want to show that, but in general, I don't have any problems with that.
So you didn't face really discrimination, or didn't you experience any discrimination?
No,
because
no,
of
not
that?
at all.
Okay.
No, no.
Great.
That might be different in other cities and other regions of the Republic, but no, luckily that never happened.
Okay.
No, it was all fine.
Um, I think I do anything that I want. Of course, it depends on the person. For example, some people like to dress up in a really different way and go like into the public. But I don't do those kind of stuff. So, for example, if I want to do something, I can do it. I don't know, if I want to kiss someone, I can just like kiss on the street or even at a place and nobody will tell me anything.
Is there anything that could be improved for the queer community here?
Yeah, I think there could be more offer of bars, I guess. I mean, you have some clubs in the city center, Prague 1 and Prague 2, but there could be more events, I guess. And I think also for their rights, it might be very much. It might be a huge signal if they could have if they could have a marriage, homosexual marriage one day. I think like legal wise, it would be a huge improvement, and also for accepting homosexual partnerships, this would be a bigger topic. That would be, yeah, would be great if they could do that and having the same rights like other couples as well,
Yeah.
like other married couples.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. I think like the city itself, the government, and people are really trying. So I don't see that anything that can be improved like with ICE, because anybody can basically do whatever they want. Like I've seen even like in those Pride Village, that's what they call, like on the island, people were dressing up like pretty half naked and doing some like fetish stuff or like just showing off to the public about those stuff, and like nothing happens. They just like look at you, or I don't know, they try to talk with you, but nobody comes and say like, okay, you shouldn't be doing this.
Are there any hotspots, any clubs, bars that you can recommend, or areas for gay people here in
Yeah,
Prague?
in a city center, you could go to France. Otherwise, in Prague too, there's TmH&x. It's a smaller club, but very popular for gay people. And then there are also some other smaller ones, but those two ones are probably the best addresses for that.
It's called France. Usually, like gay people go there and have fun. There's also a place called Fuchs 2 and Bike Jesus, and those places are also pretty popular among LGBT people because at like special events they usually go there, especially during like the Pride month or Pride week when it happens here. There are like special like events at really different places, and all these like LGBT people can basically dress up as they want. I mean, they can normally do as well, but you know, at that time they certainly do that.
Thanks a lot for watching until the end of this video. Soon you can also find out how it is to live in Barcelona and in Paris as a queer person, with a much larger sample size. And there are many more topics about life in different European cities on this channel. Let us know your opinions on this topic as a comment. And on another note, if you are looking for ways to improve your mental health, you can find a valuable resource in the video description. And I hope to see you in the next video.